Can you, as a Christian, be encouraged even when there is a pagan ruler over you? Can God even use pagan rulers to bring about his good pleasure for his people? Well, the answer, as we see from Ezra chapter 1, is yes. Ezra chapter 1, verses 1 through 4 is where we find a decree issued by the Persian king Cyrus. Listen as I read. In the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled, the Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, so that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom and also put it in writing. And here was the proclamation. Thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, the Lord, the God of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he has charged me to build him a house at Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Whoever is among you of all his people, may his God be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Judah, and rebuild the house of the Lord, the God of Israel. He is the God who is in Jerusalem. And let each survivor, in whatever place he sojourns, be assisted by the men of his place with silver and gold, with goods and with beasts, besides free will offerings for the house of God that is in Jerusalem. So Cyrus says that God has charged him to build for God a house, a temple in Jerusalem. Cyrus has received that charge, feels responsible for that charge, and then also directs God's people to do the work of building God's temple. Cyrus, of course, preaches Christ. He is a type of Christ, not least because he's called Messiah in Isaiah chapter 45. But Cyrus preaches Christ because Jesus came to earth to build for God a temple. Didn't Jesus say in response to Peter in Matthew 16, upon this rock I will build my church. The church is the temple of God, according to 1 Corinthians 3. Jesus has come to build for God a house, a temple, through his people, the church. And Jesus tells God's people to do the work of building the church, the temple of God. Before Jesus ascends into heaven in Matthew 28, he says, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations. That's the means by which we get on mission with Jesus in building the church. So, when you're tempted to be discouraged or unsettled that a pagan ruler is in charge, don't forget that God's sovereign good pleasure to build for himself a house, a temple, a people for his own possession will come to pass. And it won't be because Cyrus is in charge. It will be because King Jesus is in charge, and he won't fail. Have a wonderful day.